Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien here on the morning of Monday, April 22nd, 2024. Here's a special commentary for you guys. For the last 5 to 6 months, all your so-called news agencies have been going around saying, oh, well, we got our first president indicted, and it'll be the first president, former president, this and that and the other. And then, now we got a candidate that's a presumed nominee from the Republican Party being on trial for all kinds of stuff. And he's got all these 4 trials with all these indictments going on to him. There's no way he can run for president as a convicted felon. The answer is yes. And there was a person that ran for United States president as a convicted felon from a U.S. penitentiary in Atlanta. Yo-ho! You hearing me, Americans? There was one. And the law that no longer exists put him there. That was repealed within 3 years of enactment. That the United States Department of Justice is trying to pull today. They're doing the same thing that their cohorts did a century ago. The guy in question was in the U.S. penitentiary in Atlanta, Georgia in 1920 when he ran for the presidency of the United States under the Socialist Party banner. And he got almost 1 million votes, over 900,000 votes, close to 1 million, in that election of 1920. Look it up if you don't believe me, Americans. The guy's name, Eugene Debs. Oh, yeah, and he was a pain in the woo-woo like Donald J. Trump. And he was a socialist to the core. Oh, yeah, big time. He ran for the presidency in 1904, 1908, 1912, and 1920. He ran for Congress in 1916. That's why he didn't run in that one. But here is the concern, Americans. In 1917, President Woodrow Wilson declared war on the Kaiser of Germany, and the U.S. entered World War I. Yo-ho! Okay, you understand me? On April 17th, 1917. The next year, in 1918, the president signed into law a law that he pushed, the Sedition Act, which any American citizen could not make disparaging remarks of any United States government official, state official, or any type of official. Okay? Eugene Debs did the same thing that Donald J. Trump has done. Donald J. Trump has gotten a gag order from a lot of different judges, most recently the one that he's in for trial for the hush money trial. Well, if he was around in 1920, he would have been put in the penitentiary. Ooh, maybe Atlanta, huh? Ooh. He would have put on there. What penitentiaries were around in 1920? Mind you, Alcatraz was not there, so it would have probably been put in the U.S. penitentiary in Atlanta. Ooh, yeah. Like Eugene Debs was. But Eugene Debs didn't spend a day in the campaign trail, and he still ran for presidency in 1920. And shortly after the election of 1920, which he got 900,000, almost 1 million votes, they're 900,000 plus, he got let go from the penitentiary because, and according to that thing, this wasn't a bum rap. Yes, it was a bum rap. That law of 1918 was illegal. And it was repealed in 1921 or 1920 after the election. And in 1921, which was funny because he was under a stroke before he left office in 1921. But this is the funny part, Americans. President Woodrow Wilson repealed that law and gave everybody amnesty and pardon. Yo, that includes Eugene Debs. This is your favorite alien saying, come on, Americans, really? And you believe there's guys like CNN and all these other news organizations that are, let's hang Donald J. Trump. Under the law of sedition, which was approved in 1918 and disapproved in 1920 after the election. And why was it disapproved? Because it was an unpopular law. That no way any American should be gagged to the point that you want to gag Donald J. Trump. This is your favorite alien saying, you got a problem with your democracy, Americans? Look at it. Thank you.